Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try to figure out if a company is actually doing as well as they say they are. Today we're cracking open the latest report from Northpointe Banches Incorporated, and let's just say it looks like they're trying to get ahead of some news, or maybe just keeping us all in the loop about their latest financial status. Before we dive in, if you like getting these straight up, no nonsense breakdowns of corporate filings, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, and hey, we've got a fantastic community over on Discord where we break down these reports even further. The link to join is in the description below. You won't want to miss it. So, what is the big deal here? Northpointe Banches is putting out its results for the end of the third quarter of 2025. They've released a press release, and as usual, they're filing this information with the Securities and Exchange Commission. Think of this filing as the official stamp on their financial health report for that period. It is really about letting everyone, especially investors, know how the company has been performing financially. Now, what kind of company are we talking about? Northpointe Banches is listed on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol NPB. This means ordinary folks and big institutions can buy and sell pieces of the company called shares. When a company's stock is doing well, it usually means investors are confident in its future. This filing tells us that Northpointe Banches considers itself an emerging growth company. What does that mean in simple terms? It is like a startup that has found some success, but isn't quite a giant corporation yet. This designation often comes with some financial reporting perks, which can allow them to delay adopting some newer, stricter accounting rules. It is a way for them to ease into the full regulatory load that bigger companies have to deal with. The main point of this filing revolves around the company's financial results. They're telling us how they did during the 3 months leading up to the end of September 2025. This isn't just about the numbers themselves, but what those numbers actually mean for the business. Are they making more money than before? Are their expenses going up or down? This is the stuff investors are always looking at. They've included a press release marked as Exhibit 99.1 in their filing. This is essentially their official announcement of their financial condition and performance for the quarter ended the 30th of September 2025. Think of it as the company's own summary of how they did, hitting the highlights they want everyone to see. On top of the press release, they've also furnished supplemental financial information, which is Exhibit 99.2. This suggests there might be more detailed data beyond what is in the press release. Companies sometimes do this to give a deeper dive into specific aspects of their finances, perhaps to provide context or more granular breakdowns that didn't fit into the main announcement. And here is a key piece of information for anyone interested in hearing directly from the company's leaders. They're planning a conference call the day after this report is filed. This is where executives usually walk through the numbers, explain the performance, and answer questions from analysts and the public. It is often the best place to get insights into the company's strategy and outlook. So, who is ultimately signing off on this report? Well, it is the company itself, Northpointe Banches Incorporated. The signature here belongs to Brad T. Howes, who holds the important position of Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer. This tells us the top financial brass has reviewed and approved the information being presented to the public. Now, let's talk about what all this means. This filing is essentially a snapshot of Northpointe Banches' financial performance for the third quarter of 2025. While the filing itself doesn't spill all the detailed numbers from their financial tables, it points us to where we can find them. The press release and supplemental information are where the real meat of the financial story lies. Companies use these reports to communicate crucial information like revenue growth or decline, profitability, and any significant changes in their financial position. For investors, this is vital intel. It helps them decide if the company is a good investment, if its stock is likely to go up or down, and whether it is managing its money wisely. When we look at this type of report, we're always trying to see the story behind the numbers. Are they managing their expenses well? Is their revenue growing steadily, or is it faltering? Are there any red flags that suggest potential problems down the road? The fact that they are putting out this information now indicates they are being transparent about their performance. However, without seeing the actual financial statements, it is hard to give a definitive analysis on their strengths or weaknesses. We'd need to dig into those exhibits to see if their revenue is up, if their profits are growing, and how their assets and liabilities are structured. This filing serves as the formal notification that that information is now available for public consumption. Alright, that is our initial decode of what Northpointe Banches Inc. is telling us with this filing. What are your thoughts on this announcement and what it might mean for the company? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more corporate deep dives. You can also join our growing community on Discord, linked in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.